Today I'm talking about a social problem related to social media and true crime content and how it affects people's fear, anxiety, and perceptions of crime in society. So I'm just going to start off by saying that social media crime content has become extremely popular through different platforms of social media like TikTok, YouTube, podcasts. There's Reddit and streaming services. And although this content can help people stay informed and up to date about what's going on in their communities around them, it's exposing these people to violent content and graphic stories, graphic images, emotionally intense content that people are not supposed to be seeing. So, because people are often exposed to this type of content, can um, it can really affect how they start to see the world and how they're viewing and feeling in their everyday lives. So, one important part of this research from University of Nebraska-Lincoln. So, true crime media landscape is heavily influenced by algorithms, and people are not always able to tell the difference between ethical reporting and sensitized or exploitative content. So this matters because um, social media platforms are designed to get content out there and show content for people to gain followers, gain views, get likes. So it's taking the humans out of the situation just to get attention, and it's not a healthy or balanced lifestyle. So another study from Boston University that people who are regularly engaged with true crime content often become deeply involved in cases online. Some users constantly checking for updates for emotional connection. They're forming emotional connections with these victims or even suspects, um, and experience negative emotions tied with stories they're following. So, in some cases, these people are getting so attached and involved in what's going on online with a story around them that they feel like they can't disconnect from the story, and they feel personally involved in the case, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with them. It's just a story that they came across. This can, again, increase stress and anxiety because this content is violent and graphic to them. We also can see real world effects for this. So, just recently, we went through the Charlie Kirk death, and the video of him getting shot and killed was all over the internet. This can really hurt your mental health. Watching this graphic content, even though it's through a screen, it's psychologically very harmful. Some people will become emotionally overwhelmed because they didn't want to see the video, they just happened to come across it on their feed. People can become desensitized, meaning they're less emotionally responsive to violence over time. This is also dehumanizing the victims in the video. So these real people in these videos are being treated as content instead of human beings. Charlie Kirk was just a video that was online for a, a long time. I think it was 6 months. And people are just watching this normally as if it happens every day. Research also shows that professionals can be affected. So, people who are taking the pictures, people who are just involved with posting the videos, they also can be affected by this. Some key concepts I got from this were mass media, socialization, and social constructive reality. So mass media obviously goes along with the fact that all of this information is being spread online through different types of social media platforms. And then socialization, people are basing their beliefs off of what they're seeing online, even though it's just about perception. Social media construction of reality, people are beginning to form their understanding of the world based on this media and not their personal experiences. It's just all based off of what they're seeing online. C. Wright Mills, the concept of psychological imagination, that problems are often connected to a larger social issue. So when someone's feeling anxious after watching content, they may seem like this is a personal issue, but there's millions of people out there that are going through this every single day. In the textbook, it talks about how social problems are a larger issue. One solution for this could be getting restrictions on social media that you can control yourself so you know what you're intaking. And then schools also being able to educate kids on this so they know what they're intaking. But obviously, this is a revenue problem for these companies because they're getting a profit off of this. So, yes.